Ah, that's refreshing. But what does water have to do with me? Well, I'll tell you. Life, adaptability, and inner strength. As a life giver, I have nurtured and brought forth life to 2 sons. As a life giver, I've been in the healthcare field for 20 years. Starting at age 18, I worked as a CNA and provided activities of daily living to elderly people that would not be able to live without my help. As a life giver, I've also been a nurse for 15 years, not only doing activities of daily living for them, but also being able to identify problems that would shorten life and talk to the doctor and come up with solutions that would help prolong that life and sustain that life. As a life giver, I've always loved animals and nature, even to the point of sweeping up spiders and insects on paper and putting them outside. My husband and I have also raised orphan kittens to where we've even had to get up in the middle of the night and bottle feed them. Speaking of life, those who thrive in life are adaptable. The Chinese proverb says, "A wise man adapts himself to circumstances as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it." I've been adaptable in relationships. As a single mother going to school, I had to adapt to doing a lot of things on my own, raising my son, going to school and working. I have recently started going back to school, so now my situation is I'm a working married mother going back to school, so I have had to adapt to and balance my time so I can work full-time, go to school, and take care of my family at home. I've been adaptable in multiple moves. Starting when I was very young, I was raised in Georgia, and then at 19 years old, I found myself 1,000 miles from anybody I knew with a new baby and husband in Omaha, Nebraska. And then later, I lived in a 2-bedroom trailer out in the middle of nowhere with only pine trees, animals, and in-laws to keep me company. Then we moved down to Sarasota, Bradenton, which was much bigger than where I'm from in Georgia. And now we find ourselves in Pensacola, Florida, which is in the middle of a big city and a small town. And I've been adaptable in every situation and been happy and been able to find some kind of enjoyment where I'm living. One trait that encourages adaptability is inner strength. And for me, inner strength is explained by surface tension of water. Surface tension of water is when water molecules or water is more attracted to itself than it is to other substances, drawing from the strength of the innermost molecules. I've used inner strength when it comes to 2 nursing degrees, being able to finish my LPN and RN, and now going back for my bachelor's. I've used inner strength in adverse trials. One thing is, my husband and I married at a very young age. We ended up getting divorced, and then I was able to use inner strength to be able to forgive and ask for forgiveness, to be able to, for us to get remarried and have a successful 15-year marriage. I've used inner strength to be able to raise a special needs child. Another way I've had inner strength is to be fiercely independent in thought and deed. I've always been very opinionated, but as I've gotten older, I've learned to be more tactful with my opinion and not be so abrasive. However, I still will stand up for what I believe in, even if I'm the only person that believes in it, which helped lead me to Messianic Judaism, that I started to become a follower of about 2 years ago, which is kind of in the middle between traditional Christianity and traditional Judaism. And then although all my friends and family have no problem with it, the organized religions would probably say I don't fall in either camp. So water, I share many characteristics with water. I am a life giver, I am adaptable, and I have great inner strength. So the next time you take that big swig of water, think of me.
Yeah, that was good. You also got a little